What's up, guys? Dante here, back giving you yet another Dramascripted Saturday. And how we start off Dramascripted Saturday, we are going to start off with the ratings. And we have Raw with 1.64 million, and we have NXT with 669,000. And actually, those are pretty good weekend ratings, being compared to the fact that for the next month and a half, WWE and AEW has to compete with the NBA playoffs, which is going on at the same time. So, and as of that, I think I think AEW got pushed back to Friday this week, and I'm recording this before NXT is aired, and SmackDown obviously, so those ratings will not be into probably mid Saturday, but this will be uploaded on Saturday. But on this Dramascripted Saturday, some things I'm gonna go over. Let's start off with Andrade is now with AEW. Yes, Andrade showed up on the last Dynamite airing, so he's now with AEW. So it's interesting to see what AEW does with Andrade. It would be also interesting that if Zelina Vega signs with AEW, because they were such a good team together, Vega being Andrade's manager. So only time will tell when that happened. And Lio Rush, who made his AEW debut on Double or Nothing, who had actually at Double or Nothing sustained an injury, thus we don't know the severity of the injury, has announced his retirement due to said injury. So I hope everything is well. I hope the injury isn't, really that bad. Hopefully one day we'll see Lio Rush in the ring. But as of now, Lio Rush has announced his retirement. But other stuff that I want to really kind of talk / rant about, Triple H getting at the fans about, like, well, why would you want to know about this thing and stuff like that, like fans actively looking for spoilers, or fans always saying too much when they really don't know what's going on. And I could kind of see his frustration. It's always like, hey, you like this, but, and like, as the COO of a company, there's really not a lot of stuff that he could say. Like, a lot of fans aren't like me. Like, I get it. We know that Triple H is in charge of his baby NXT. He's not in charge of what goes on when they make it to the main roster. Yes, he has say. Yes, he has full. But Vincent Kennedy McMahon III always has the final say of what storylines go through, what finishes go through, so on and so forth. So we all have to realize that we have to share some of Triple H's pain when it comes to people like Aleister Black. Aleister Black did a phenomenal job on NXT. Goes to the main roster. He was, remember when he first got brought up, he was tag teaming with Ricochet. And that was random. Then magically disappears. And then magically they try to build him back up. And then 2 weeks ago, he got released. So if you're HHH, there has to be frustration with that, because Triple H made him the guy on NXT just for him to be indirectly brought back up and pushed with promos just for him to get released. And now look at I forgot to pronounce her name. I think it's Iho Ishido's. I think it's IQ. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry for me not knowing how to pronounce the name. They want to bring her up, but there's nothing for her. But you just brought Ripley up, and you just brought Belair up. Like I said, some of them work out well. Bianca Belair, fantastic. Rhea Ripley, fantastic, even though this is indirectly her second time being brought up. It just works out. Some of them, unfortunately, though, we still don't know what we're doing with Ricochet. How many times is he going to face Sheamus? Sami Zayn has been around a long time, but you know, Sami Zayn is not, you know, a WWE founded person. Sami Zayn came from the Indies, but he did good in NXT. He got brought up. He's been in mid-card hell for a long time now. Kevin Owens is not, obviously that's ROH, but Kevin Owens is a Universal Champion. Roman Reigns, but look how long that took. That took 8 years. Roman Reigns, a product of WWE's farm system, only started in WWE. Bray Wyatt, but you know, he needed time off because he's still mentally recovering from the death of Luke Harper. And going on to Bray Wyatt, that's another reason why Alexa Bliss's character, with her taking over the Funhouse, is doing so bad, because the creator, the idealist of it all, Bray Wyatt, isn't there. So WWE is trying to take over and do something with Alexa Bliss's Funhouse thing, and it's not going anywhere because it's not their creation. It's Bray Wyatt's creation, but Bray Wyatt is still, you know, dealing with, you know, mental issues to get the time off. So I don't expect Alexa Bliss's character to take off or do anything phenomenal until Bray gets back fully controlling his universe, because it's his. It's not Vince's. So even though Vince has final say and Vince's creative team is taken over since Bray isn't there, this is why we get Alexa Bliss's puppet talking to Blazer, and it just doesn't make sense when a year and a half ago Blazer was biting bitches' neck and making them bleed. That's so far. I think they should have made her a vampire and still kept doing that, but you know, that's just me. But you know, I understand Triple H's frustration, but you guys have to understand his frustration that he's not the boss when people get brought up to the main roster. It's still Vince. So if anything, just turn your hatred towards Vince, because he's the last one. He's the one that has final say. Things that I like going on with the WWE. I like the Bobby Lashley run. I think he's 107 days now as champion. Like the Bobby Lashley run. I'm loving the Roman Reigns. If you don't like heel Roman Reigns, I don't know what to say. Like Rhea Ripley as champion. I don't want another Charlotte Flair title run. Like just if it's Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam, please have Rhea Ripley beat Flair in the middle of the ring, 1v1. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying Bacchus Belair being champion. I'm enjoying Bayley. A lot of stuff I enjoy. AEW, I'm gonna keep it 100. I have not watched a full episode of AEW Dynamite in a very, very long time, because I'm like over the Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks storyline, because when the Young Bucks are going back and forth and now they're heel, the only thing I like is Baker being champ. That's it. It's just Britt Baker being champ. The Inner Circle's still together. Andrade is on AEW. Orange Cassidy. Miro being TNT TV champion, or what, you know, that's their version of TV champion. That's pretty much it. That's obviously, you know, Mox and Eddie Kingston, but that's pretty much it. And thus, you know, the schedule has been thrown around because of the NBA playoffs. So it's not like I can even find a consistent time to watch it, because times keep changing, because playoffs are more important. And it makes sense because they get better ratings. So it makes sense why TNT is going to promote the NBA more and put it before AEW. It just makes sense. But that's going to wrap it up on this week's Dramascripted Saturday. Remember, there's Dramascripted Saturday every Saturday. And if you like what you have witnessed, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next Saturday, I'm Dante, and follow me on Twitter at GameFiend. It's at game_fiend, and my Twitter should be every time I post the ratings. But like this video because the YouTube algorithm cares about it. And until next Saturday, guys, I'm out of here. Later, and peace.